Hi guys, Gareth Jones here from the ABCs of Attraction, inventor of the iGame program from text to sex. As you know, I'm pretty much the authority on texting and text seduction. There's not a lot in the community, but what's come to mind and what has risen to the surface very recently in popular events is the Tiger Woods Sext scandal. Now, if you've been on the internet in the last, 100 years, you've heard of Tiger Woods, and you've heard that, unfortunately, he's had some marital issues in the past. This has come to a head with all of the transcriptions of his texts that have appeared on the internet. Luckily, we have a copy of them all here, and I wanted to share some do's and don'ts with you, and as well as a couple of my favorite. So I've got these 4 pages of texts here that we've got from him to porn star Josyln James. And I'm going to read you a couple of my favorites. Number 1 on the list with a big red star next to it, sent at 5:26 p.m. It reads, "Next time I see you, you better beg, and if you don't do it right, I will slap, spank, bite, and fuck you till mercy." Now, I'm not really sure what till mercy means, but I think we all get the general idea. One of the themes that Tiger plays on in all of his texts is extreme dominance and sexual kind of taking control of the woman, in sexual dominance in every way. He tells her what he wants, and he wants it now. And that's, unfortunately, we can't see her responses because, coincidentally, they didn't get printed on the internet. But that seems to be doing pretty well for him. Some great examples of this are a text from 3:32 p.m. On August 29th, where he says, "I have no idea. I would love to have the ability to make you sore." This is a great text to send a girl when you're in that moment. It's going to kind of demonstrate that you are interested in pleasing her, but also in that kind of rough, manly way, which she's going to enjoy. There's a whole string of things. And some of them get pretty extreme. 4:02 on the 29th, we start with a sequence that begins with, "I want to treat you rough, throw you around, and spank you. Slap your face, treat you like a dirty little whore, put my cock in your ass and then shove it down your throat. You are my fucking whore. Hold you down while I choke you and fuck that ass that I own. Then I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up while I slap your face and pull your hair for making noise." Now, this is a pretty extreme example of dominance and lascivious and lewd language. However, in context, some things certainly work. It's like bringing up anal sex at dinner, you know? That may not be the time for it, but there is particular place and time. Now, there's lots of things that happen in these texts that are pretty gratuitous. Let's see if we can find something. "Have you ever had a golden shower done to you? Just morbid curiosity. Really? You have done just about everything, haven't you? Never done it. I think I'd get stage fright." Which, of course, I'm sure he meant stage fright. So there's some pretty ridiculous things that pursue the course of their sexual relationship. There is, however, also quite a lot of things displaying dominance, which are really, really important in a relationship, especially when planning the logistics of texts. So all joking aside, Tiger ends up sending some really, really good dominant texts that get her to respond. Like I said, I'm a cultivator of this skill, and I've gone through it scientifically in order to present a lot of different options and a lot of different methodologies during our iGame product that you can purchase or become a part of, as well as see some of the YouTube clips with me online. But Tiger's a complete natural, and it's really interesting to see him doing some of the things that we advocate in our program. He spits out logistics like it's his job. "Let me know when you're about 20 out. I will order dinner. Tell me what you'd like to eat." These are great, great examples of how to get her to accomplish things that you want. "Head to the elevator, go to 334. That's your room. The door will be open with the deadbolt. I have to get back here to wait for the food. I'm in room 358. Let me know when you're in the room. Food just got here." These are great, great examples of giving her no option to say no, of telling her the plan. This is dominance that she's going to respect and eventually take into account. Let's see if I can find some good ones here. I will leave an envelope in the front desk under Miss Daniels. Your room will be 305. Get settled and let me know when you're ready to see me. I will be in room 201. You can come down the stairwell next to your room. Make absolutely sure no one sees you. Just so you know, I have to get up at 4:15 in the morning. This, in the PUA community, this is a great example of, just so you know, I gotta get up for work early in the morning. But it plays a completely different part. This is his dominance, and this is him expressing some really passionate thoughts to make sure that she takes advantage of them. There's a lot of things I don't really like too much. Like some of the phrases where he asks her things, where he kind of explores her sexuality. The example was, have you ever had a golden shower done to you? Just morbid curiosity. That's going to put you in a weak frame, and it's, you know, when you're sexting, girl, it's not the time for exploration and logical thought. There are also a couple things that I don't really like. For instance, one of the last texts on this list, or the last text on the list, is, "Don't fucking talk to me. You almost just ruined my whole life. If my agent and these guys would have seen you here, fuck." So he's pissed for whatever reason, but he's not expressing it particularly well, and he's not resolving the situation in an open-minded manner. He's sending her a rude text. There are some great ones here, though, and my favorite of which, and we'll call this the Tiger text, because I completely plan on using this in the future, is a simple text sent on August 29th at 4:43 p.m. in which he says, "You tell me what you like." In context, this is a great example of eliciting her values, eliciting the things that she enjoys, and getting her to experience the things that she really likes in this kind of experience, whether it be talking dirty on the phone, talking dirty over text, or in sex itself. This is a great text, and I will for sure use it. There are also some pretty cool and interesting texts here that I'll point out, because we know the situation. We know he's married. We know she's about to find out. We know that all these texts are going to be unearthed. The text sent at 7:35 p.m. on August 8th, or August 9th rather, on 2009, strikes a particular chord. "Having a few issues at home. Might be a little later before I see you tonight." Anyway, we all know what happens, and unfortunately for Tiger, it doesn't end in his favor. Anyway, I'm Gareth Jones, ABCs of Attraction. With as many texting tips as you need, please feel free to email me at gareth.jones@abcofattraction.com with any question you have. If you want me to take a look at some of your texts, or if you just have some props and you just want to tell me that you tried out our new Tiger text and that it worked out. Either way, I hope to hear from you soon. Good luck, and keep texting.